The Rengma Nagas belong to the Mongoloid stock race. The Rengma Nagas' descents can also be traced to one of the Tibeto-Burman speaker groups as inferred by Sir George Grierson, a linguistic scholar. In this video, we will explore about Keyhan Phukon, the chief of the Rengma Nagas, is a remarkable figure in the history of northeast India. In the early 1800s, the region of Assam was caught between the shifting powers of the Burmese invasions and the British East India Company. While the Ahom Kings struggled to defend their kingdom, Chief Kahan rose to prominence. His bravery and leadership would earn him the prestigious title of Fukan. To understand Keyhan Phukon's story, we must first understand the political turmoil of the time. The early 19th century was a dark period for Assam. The once powerful Ahom Kingdom, which had ruled for 6 centuries, had weakened due to internal conflicts, and weak rulers had weakened its defenses. This turmoil attracted the attention of the Burmese, a powerful force in Southeast Asia. They saw an opportunity to expand their empire. In 1817, the Burmese launched the first of their devastating invasions of Assam. Their armies, known for their ferocity and discipline, swept across the Patkai Hills, pillaging and burning everything in their path. The Ahom Kingdom, weakened by internal strife, was ill-prepared for such an onslaught. The Burmese forces, under their ambitious general Mingimaha Bandula, easily overwhelmed the Ahom army. The Burmese occupation of Assam was brutal. They plundered villages, destroyed temples, and massacred countless innocent people. The Assamese people were subjected to unimaginable atrocities. Thousands of Assamese were taken captive or forced to flee their homes. Fear and despair gripped the land as the Burmese tightened their control. Amidst this chaos and devastation, a beacon of hope emerged in the form of a brave Rengma Naga chief named Keyhan Phukon. He would come to symbolize the spirit of resistance against the Burmese invaders. His bravery and leadership would inspire generations to come. Keyhan Phukon, the chief of the Rengma Nagas. During the exploration and occupation of the Rengma Hills by the British Raj in 1824, Kahan was the chief of the Rengma Nagas, whose suzerainty covers all the 52 Rengma villages in the hills. His leadership style was noted for its fairness, bravery, and strategic thinking, qualities that earned him the respect of his people and neighboring. Keyhan displayed exceptional courage, leadership qualities, and a strong sense of justice. He quickly rose through the ranks, earning the respect of his fellow tribesmen. His ability to unite and inspire his people marked him as a natural leader. Keyhan understood the gravity of the Burmese threat. He recognized that the fall of the Ahom Kingdom would have devastating consequences for all the indigenous communities of Assam, including his own. He knew that the only way to resist the Burmese invaders was to unite the different tribes of Assam, who were often engaged in internal conflicts and rivalries. Keyhan embarked on a mission to forge alliances, appealing to their shared identity and the need to protect their homeland. When the Burmese invasions intensified, the Rengma Hills provided a strategic vantage point. Keyhan's position was crucial not only for the Rengma Nagas themselves. Keyhan Phukon alliances stretched beyond the hills. He was the contemporary chief during the reign of Ahom Raja Chandrakanta Singha, 1811 to 1821, and Purandar Singha, 1818 to 1838. Keyhan Raja reign witnessed and participated in the invasion of Burmese on Assam and its subsequent occupation by the British East India Company. Keyhan and his men bravely fought alongside the Ahom Rajas during the Burmese invasion of Assam. During these invasions, the Burmese troops captured thousands of Assamese, put them in captivity, and made them slaves in Burma. When Burmese forces swept through Upper Assam, King Chandrakanta Singha, facing a dire shortage of military strength, turned to Keyhan for help. Despite the danger, Keyhan and his warriors readily agreed to fight alongside the Ahoms. Their familiarity with the rugged terrain gave them an advantage, helping them launch ambushes and engage in guerrilla tactics against the Burmese. This alliance was a turning point in the fight against the Burmese. It brought together the might of the Ahom Kingdom, though diminished, and the guerrilla warfare expertise of the Rengma Nagas. Keyhan's warriors, used to the dense forests and hilly terrain, were adept at ambush tactics. They harassed the Burmese supply lines, ambushed their patrols, and melted back into the jungle, inflicting heavy casualties. This alliance proved to be a thorn in the side of the Burmese. These combined efforts played a pivotal role in pushing back the invaders. During successive Burmese invasions, Keyhan's warriors fought fiercely, Accounts from local oral traditions and early colonial records suggest that the Rengma Nagas' relentless resistance significantly contributed to the eventual Burmese withdrawal. Keyhan's men were known for their swift raids and formidable presence in the hilly terrain. Their alliance with the Ahoms boosted morale among Assamese defenders, who were struggling to hold their ground. Eventually, with British intervention in the First Anglo-Burmese War, the Burmese forces withdrew. Later on, Assam came under British control, but the bravery displayed by Keyhan and his Rengma warriors remained legendary. An honor bestowed. The significance of the title Fukan. In recognition of his extraordinary courage, leadership, and contribution to the fight against the Burmese, the Ahom King bestowed upon Keyhan the prestigious title of Fukan. The title of Fukan was a high-ranking administrative and military position in the Ahom Kingdom. It was a title reserved for the most trusted and capable individuals who demonstrated exceptional leadership qualities. The title came with immense responsibility and authority. Fukans were responsible for governing specific territories, maintaining law and order, and commanding the Ahom army in times of war. By bestowing this title upon Keyhan, the Ahom King acknowledged his pivotal role in the resistance movement. It was a rare honor for someone from a non-Ahom community, signifying the deep respect and trust Keyhan had earned. The title also reflected the growing recognition of the need for unity and collaboration among different ethnic groups in the face of a common enemy. From that point on, Keyhan was known to history as Keyhan Phukon, and this honor continued through two of his successors, Keyhan Phukon and Keyhan Phukon, solidifying the alliance and respect between the Rengma Nagas and the Ahom rulers. Keyhan Phukon's leadership extended beyond the battlefield. During the Burmese onslaught, countless Assamese fled the plains in search of safety. Keyhan set up relief camps in the Rengma Hills, offering food and shelter to refugees. Once peace was restored, his men escorted the Assamese refugees back to their homes. However, 89 Assamese families chose to remain in the hills, integrating into Rengma society. A smaller group of Burmese, Itonia, left behind after the war, also submitted to Keyhan's authority and settled under his protection. This period marked a unique cultural exchange and coexistence, with tributes paid to Keyhan Phukon by these new settlers. Keyhan Phukon continued to lead the Rengma Nagas until his death in 1868. By then, the British had consolidated their administration in Assam and the surrounding hill areas. Although the political landscape had shifted dramatically, Keyhan's legacy as a leader who defended his land, helped allies in need, and welcomed refugees remained an inspiring chapter in the history of the region. His title, Phukon, lived on through his successors, symbolizing the enduring pride and identity of the Rengma Nagas in northeast India. Keyhan Phukon's story reminds us of the power of unity, courage, and compassion. He not only fought alongside the Ahoms to protect Assam from foreign invasion, but also provided refuge to those in desperate need. To this day, his name stands as a beacon of heroism and leadership in the cultural tapestry of Northeast India.